Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Going to be quick with Bitcoin today and Ethereum. I'm going to try and speed up a little bit on my videos because they are really long, and the whole process of recording them is really long as well. I do talk too much. I'm even talking too much now. I do apologise. Anyway, diving into the video, guys. This is Bitcoin against USDT. Again, please do subscribe to the channel. Do smash that like button. Share the videos on social media and get your ass in the Telegram group. So you can see we broke down, okay, out of this rising wedge type pattern that we found ourselves in for Bitcoin. This is quite a bearish pattern, guys, okay? You can see it's something like that, okay? So we've gone up in this rising wedge and we have actually fallen out of it now. We've lost some kind of support line there, okay? This is a multi-day support line, parabolic support line. And you know what? It looks relatively bearish right now for Bitcoin, to be honest with you. From a technical analysis standpoint, we do look like we're forming a bit of a bear flag right now on the 4-hourly time frame. And we do look like we're potentially in for a larger correction, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. So like this, you know, we got this kind of bear flag type pattern going on here that you probably see is trading up. It looks good, looks like a reversal, but in actual fact, it's not. It's a continuation trend. So you could potentially say that that's where we form the breakdown. So from this breakdown here, you could say something like that, and you're potentially seeing wherever we start to fall out of Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to be quick with my analysis and not think about it too much, and just be quite kind of raw. Okay, so basically you may see us fall down to this level here over the next few hours to next couple of days and get down to that 50k Bitcoin. Okay, so basically as well, what we need to look at is that this is a rising wedge. I'm going to give you a really bearish scenario now, guys. Okay, this is a rising wedge for Bitcoin and we have fallen out of it, and you know, in the channel I'm completely honest with you. Okay, completely honest with you. This would be our target down here, because this is where we hit the wedge and we form the bottom, and it's where you form the bottom on the rising wedge is your target. So potentially looking at Bitcoin correcting all the way down to there, that's unbelievable, guys. I know when you look at that and you think, wow, 29k Bitcoin, what the hell? But it's happened before in other bull markets. We have corrected over 40%, and you can see that if we was to correct from that point there all the way down to there, you're looking at 45% correction. In the whole from the previous high, you're looking at a whopping 51% correction for Bitcoin. And you know what? That's not completely off the cards, guys. It could happen, and it may happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that the bull runs over, though. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that, because if we go to the weekly time frame there, if we drop that down from there to there, you can see that that's our level. So a 51% correction from the all-time high. Not saying this is going to happen, I'm just showing you what potentially could happen, guys, given the price structure that we're looking at. We come to the weekly time frame here and we click auto. Okay, I want to show you this. I want to show you this for confluence, guys. Not necessarily confluence, but I want to show you that this is actually not that bad if we was to experience that kind of correction for Bitcoin, because that puts us between the EMAs. And I've said to you that what we're targeting for a bearish market, a bear market, is a crossover, a bearish crossover on the weekly time frame where the yellow line goes below the red line. Okay, and that will be a bear market. So you may be looking at a larger correction here for Bitcoin, and you know what? That will reset all those indicators that we're targeting as well, which is showing that we've got a blow off top, which is showing it's the end of the bull market. You may be looking at a larger correction. So do keep an eye on that, guys. You know, do keep an eye on the fact that we've fallen out of that wedge now, and that's the target. When you fall into a wedge, you know, even in bullish continuation, you do target them patterns. So basically, you could be looking at a 30k Bitcoin. Not necessarily. It won't necessarily happen, guys, but given the price structure, you know, and the patterns that we like to target in the channel, you may be looking at that. Okay, so that would be a 51% correction from the all-time high for Bitcoin. Failing that, you may see us come down to this weekly EMA, okay, and bounce off that and carry on again. And you know, it might be a small correction, but I'm just showing you what I see. Okay, so on the daily, we look like we're getting bought back up. We've got the close below that support line, which is bearish. Okay, we're under the EMAs, so you may see that continuation, that consolidation. You may see us push down to this daily at worst case scenario, which is down at 50k. I would definitely anticipate that we are going to break down even more, though, guys. Not financial advice, you know. I don't want to give financial advice. I'm just saying what I see. At the minute, we look quite bearish, okay, given the price structure. So what I'm going to do is jump onto Ethereum right now for you guys. So Ethereum on the 4-hourly time frame, then you see we anticipated this head and shoulders pattern. It seems to be playing out right now, guys. Okay, I did say to you, if you was to break that, you would see a retest of support, which would act as resistance. We got that retest there, and obviously the short was in play there. And you know, if you'd have took that short there, you know, open that short at that retest, you would currently be in 3.2% 5% profit, but you're potentially looking at a 10% short profit there. And obviously you can get leverage trading on them leverage trading platforms. Right now we do look to be forming some kind of bear pennant there on the Ethereum time frame there. So I am anticipating that this particular short will actually play out, and you may see that breakdown from there to there, drag us all the way down to that target there for the short on Ethereum, guys. So I would expect that would be a bit of a bottom at the moment, but we do need to keep an eye on Bitcoin, guys. At the moment we do look quite bearish on Ethereum. We have broken down, we formed the bearish cross there on the 4-hourly time frame, so you will see more pressure pushing us down to the downside. Failing that, you may see us come back up, hit our head on this 20 EMA there and get through it, backtest it support and march on again. So that's Ethereum on the 4-hourly time frame, guys. At the minute, relatively bearish. I'm going to jump to Ethereum versus Bitcoin though for you guys. So Ethereum versus Bitcoin, straight off the bat, you can see that we did fall out of this falling wedge here. Okay, fell out of it, quite bullish pattern, but backtested with support. You can see we've backtested it multiple times there, support now. We do seem to be forming some kind of bottom at the moment there. You can see this, a bottom there, bottom there, bottom there, bottom there on Ethereum. But what we do need to see is Ethereum get through those EMAs, guys. As you know, we do target those in the channel. You need to see us push through this EMA here, backtest it support before we march on again. And you know what, that might come, because if we look at that larger correction for Bitcoin, then that consolidation event, then you may see that alt season that we are targeting, and Ethereum will be the front runner for that. If Ethereum gets down to that head and shoulders pattern, you know, and finds support down there, then you may see Ethereum march on. Okay, so that's basically it for today's Bitcoin and Ethereum video, guys. Please do smash the subscribe button and like the video and tick that subscription bell and get yourself in the Telegram group. I'll be back soon with another video. Cheers, bye bye.